Thanks for visiting the patient and the weather today. I'm meteorologist Al Peterlin, and I'd like to use weather maps to talk about the weather health issues for September 8th, 2025. We'll start by taking a look at the frontal positions, and we do have that front that has moved through the eastern part of the country, still hanging across Florida down into Texas. There is a little bit of a warm front trying to push up through the upper Midwest. And before we move on, we will say that there will be a significant risk of fire and air quality issues up here in the Pacific Northwest and the Northern Rockies. There is an interesting area of pollen issues running from Texas into Oklahoma in through the middle Mississippi Valley. And of course, there is a frost or freeze potential up here in the Northwest. We'll take a look first at the vitality index, which is a composite of all of the weather change elements that could impact human health. And as you can see, we're looking at one small area here in Southern California, a significant area of weather health issue up here in the northern plains, still a little bit across Florida because of that lingering front, and then we do have that risk of migraine up here in the northeast. Many people think that pressure change is an issue with headache, and we have falling pressure and a risk of basically headache and arthritis and asthma up here in the northern plains, the Dakotas, Minnesota, actually stretching on up from the Oklahoma panhandle. And in the northeast, we have a significant risk of migraine, literally from northeastern Pennsylvania across New Jersey, New York, and all across New England. Looking at temperature variations, we do see falling temperatures here in the Pacific Northwest, and significantly we have warming pressures up here in the northern Dakotas and Minnesota, and that of course will bring us some risk of migraine with those rising temperatures. Looking at dew point temperature changes, while there isn't a lot to talk about, there is something very significant here where we have moisture flowing up into Southern California and Nevada, but notice that there is drying areas just to the west of that, and there is a significant area of discontinuity between the dry line and the wet line there in Southern California. Back to our weather health focus and my POI, or the availability of oxygen in the atmosphere. You can see we're looking at a significant risk of migraine here in Northern California, a touch in Southern California, and then Oregon and Washington. We also have another area of migraine risk here from southeastern Texas across the lower portions of Louisiana into the Florida Panhandle, and then across Florida itself and up through South Carolina, along the eastern seaboard, clear through southeastern Pennsylvania, on into New York, New Jersey, and all of New England. There will be a significant area of arthritis and asthma stretching from the Oklahoma, Texas Panhandle area up into the Dakotas, with a significant risk here in Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin. Thanks for visiting the patient and the weather. Let us know if you are hurting. And please do join us and let us know what you think about this new way of looking at it using the weather maps.